Hey everyone, Mike Sherry with Paul Sherry Used Cars. Today I got a special vehicle for you today to review. This is a 2020. It's a Mercedes-Benz. It's a GLS 450 with the 3-liter twin turbo engine that also has hybrid electrification. This is a one-owner vehicle in the beautiful lunar blue metallic. Now, we don't get a lot of these in, so I've got a little bit of a learning curve. I've just spent the last bit reviewing over this vehicle, and boy, does it have some awesome capabilities that I've never seen in a vehicle. So I'm excited to show this to you today. The review, there's really nothing negative about this vehicle to tell you about, so I'll go over it just like I normally do. So the review is mostly going to be about all the cool options and features this vehicle has. So let's check into it. So I always like to check the front windshield, and I didn't notice any major cracks or anything like that. The paint on this really looks spectacular. Headlights look nice and clear. Does have front parking sensors, front camera as well up here. All around really nice vehicle. Those parking sensors also go to the side of the bumper to give you a little bit of side parking assistance as well. 20-inch Mercedes-Benz alloy wheels. Also has an oversized disc brake there, and you definitely tell that when you're stopping. It's got plenty of stopping power. Now these are wrapped in Michelin tires, and this whole vehicle is sitting on air suspension on all four corners, so you don't have your coil springs like what you normally would in a car or an SUV. This has got air suspension there that allows the vehicle to ride really smooth and allows for some adjustments to be made as well. Most of them automatic on this vehicle. Now the GLS 450 is a 7-passenger vehicle. Of course, we're going to have all premium leather seats. To get into the back, I love this feature. So either side will do this. Notice as I'm holding this button, this chair's going forward. That seat, the front seat, actually slid forward a little bit too. So I just hold this button and this chair will keep coming forward. And now that'll allow me to get into that third row, which is always kind of a pain in the, you know what, to get into the third row, but it's nice having that electrification on that second row seat. And then once you get back there, the person sitting back here can actually just hold up on that, and now the seat comes back, or you can do it right here by pushing down on it. So I don't know if you can tell, but that front seat just came back as well. Pretty slick feature there. Now it's locked in place and we're all set to go. Has controls back here for heating and air conditioning for the second row, and then you've got your USB plug-in and then a normal wall outlet down there as well. It's got the panoramic sunroof. You can kind of see a little bit of light coming through. I'll show you that more when we get up there. The seats up here are fully power for the second row. That's super unusual. Sound system, we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get into the front. Fuel fill is over here on the passenger side. Has parking sensors in the rear. Notice they also go on the side of this as well. As we get into the back, we've got some badging, GLS 450, and then that 4MATIC, that's the all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive system. Wiper, defrosting rear window, again, parking sensors all the way across the back. This does have a towing receiver as well. That's a 2-inch towing receiver. It's just got the insert in there right now that comes out. A little wiggling. This vehicle, I think, properly equipped can tow like 7,700 pounds. So dual exhaust coming out the back. And then on the keyless entry, you have your normal lock and unlock. And then you also have your tailgate release, which is a nice feature. Power tailgate. And as we get back here, we've got some good amount of storage in here. Does also have spare tire and some also spots for some storage down there. And then take a look at this. This has got power fold down seats in the third row and the second row on this. So we'll just go ahead and power fold down the third row here. So it's just a touch of a button. You can do one side, and then here's the right side. You just push it and it takes it about a second and then goes ahead and folds down. And then the other button on this side, this is actually the ride height where you can lower it. And let's see here. That will lower the rear end. It's actually dropping right now. It's hard to catch from the camera, but it's dropping real slowly. I'd say it drops a couple inches. That maybe if you got something really heavy and you need to load it in here, just to lower that down a little bit, it's gonna be pretty cool. And then on this side, you can lower the second row. So we'll go ahead and press it, and we'll get her lowered. So you can see that side going down. What's nice about these split seats is, you know, maybe you don't need both seats to go down, just one side, because you still need people to sit in there. You can do that. So go ahead and got them all flat now. And that's pretty sweet, which a lot of SUVs nowadays have that power down feature. What is new about this is I've never seen one with the power up feature, particularly in the second row. I've seen power up in the third row. So that power up in the second row is really slick. And what's cool is there's an all up and all down button. So if you don't want to do it individually like I just did and just want to power all up or all down at one time, you surely can do that. So go ahead and push this back down. You can do that from the keyless entry or pushing that button right there. Now, I do like to mention financing is available on this. And internet people that work with us that are much smarter at this stuff than I am have designed a website for those of you who are interested in financing. So just check out that. I will put a link down in the description below, and thank them for doing that, because it saves everyone a lot of time. Pretty much hassle-free. Notice that big panoramic sunroof up there? This has blind spot monitoring in the mirrors. See the little amber triangle down there? All right, let's jump in. I'm excited to show this to you. All right, so as we get in, push button start. Fires right up. This being a 2020 with 16,032 miles on it, it's still, still gonna have remainder factory warranty, so that's nice. All right, let's just start to the left and work our way across this vehicle. Give you a little bit of shot before we do. And then we'll just go over the features. If you normally watch my videos, you know I usually run about 4 to 6 minutes. This one's gonna be a little bit longer. There's just a lot of cool stuff that I'm excited to show you today. So, all right, so working our way over, this does have heated seats, cooled seats as well. And then you have your seat learner, which is nice. And then here is the stereo system. It is really cool. I actually left it on. I don't know if you heard that. And then you have your seat adjustment right here. So typically it's like down here where you're like, what am I doing? This is nice. You know exactly what you're doing. And this seat moves every which way, even power headrest on that. So that's pretty cool. And then there's your memory seat right there. Program up to 3 drivers in this. So down through here, you have your power locks. It does have folding mirrors. And then, so this actually controls the right seat. I just wonder what that R is. That's pretty cool. Another thing I've never seen, still learning. Power mirrors that fold in and that are adjustable, and then also power windows. We have automatic headlights down here, and then there's a button down there to release that hatch back there, power hatch. So on the steering wheel itself, so the steering wheel, as we go to the side, get a better shot. So it's telescoping and fully adjustable. I don't know if you can tell the whole column's moving in it. Let me get a better shot here. See it going away from me, see it going down, see it going up. All that's power. And then you have your heated steering wheel control right here. I'm gonna turn that on, it's a little chilly today. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel. On the steering wheel, you can control your digital cluster, which I'll talk about in just a second. Also, you have adaptive cruise control on this. And then on this side, you control this side of the digital cluster, and then you have volume and hands-free connectivity for your radio over here. So speaking of the digital cluster, you have your tach on the left, speedometer on the right. Notice the power and charge, that's part of that hybrid technology, and it works a little bit different than some hybrids. I noticed it kicked in when I really punched the gas because it adds like 21 horsepower, so it helps you get up to speed faster, and plenty of power in this. And then when you slow down, of course, it charges that hybrid battery. So again, 16,032 miles on it. All that looks really good. And then you can get into this little button right here is like controls the whole screen. You can change about anything you want up here, want to see. So a lot of nice features there. Get you in fuel mileage, when you change your oil, all that kind of stuff. All right, moving on over. This has got the digital screen up here, and now it is fully touchscreen, but if you don't want to reach, maybe your arms aren't long like mine, you've got this pad right here that controls this whole screen. So as I move my finger around on here, the screen moves around up there. So we've got navigation, we've got Bluetooth for your phone, we've got radio. This has got Sirius radio. And if you push on this, a hard push, then you can get into that screen and you can change whatever you want to change in there. So I'm in the radio screen now. I can switch between bands, switch stations, all that. Pretty cool. Let me show you one more thing here. You can get into comfort. Comfort, this has a massaging chair, and I'm talking, it's an active massage, and there's all kind of different massages that you can choose. So both of these front seats, the driver and the passenger, have that ability to turn on the massage, which is really quite nice. I might not go back to work for a little while here. We've got, we can adjust the lumbar, the seat bolsters, and seat heating, all right there. And then ambient lighting. This vehicle, the ambient lighting, so that's that kind of the light you see. I think there's like 64 different color options and brightness options on that, which is a little excessive. We got down through here, we got some heating and air conditioning controls right through here. I like that they're all buttons, so you don't do that up in the screen right here. It's all easy to use buttons. It's a dual climate zone, and then the back has their zone back there as well. Right here, I do want to mention, so this is your gear shifter here. I'm going to go ahead and click it in reverse and show you all the different camera options. So we've got bird's eye view, I've got back view, I've got a lower back view. So this is a good one if you are towing. It's going to give you a drop down shot right there where your towing ball is going to be. I got more surround view, and then I've got front view. A couple angles there. Go ahead and put it in park. You just push that button. Down through here, we've got a wireless phone charger, some USB ports there to charge your phone, a couple beverage holders here. This again is your control for the whole screen up here. You can go quick buttons to nav and radio, telephone, camera, vehicle, all that. So, and then you got a quick volume control here. Let's go ahead and turn that up. I doubt my mic on my camera, or my mic on this camera is going to do justice, but this vehicle has a different sound to the sound system. Really sounds good. Here is your ride height adjustment. You can adjust that if you want, but the vehicle's going to adjust it depending on your driving conditions. USB port and glove control box down in there. All right, let me show you this. So this is the sunroof button, and you can do it a number of ways. If you kind of push towards the back, that will bring this screen all the way back, and it goes over the second row as well. So I always say on these panoramic sunroofs, it's almost like making this vehicle into a convertible. And then this top section that kind of gets into the back second row too opens up, and then it'll all shut with the same button. So that's nice. I'm going to leave it shut. It's chilly today. Okay, I am sure I missed some things. I'm by no means a Mercedes-Benz GLS 450 expert, but I hope this video did give you some more information. I am pleasantly surprised. Again, some technology that I've never quite seen. 100% digital cluster. Those massaging seats are sweet. We're just starting to see that in the higher end Jeeps. Of course, the airbag ride height, all that is really cool as well. Just some nice features. So if you've been looking for one of these and want to save thousands from a new one, this one's not been hurt at all. It's only one owner. If you go on our website and click the auto check on the link there, it'll tell you the history. It's just one owner, clean vehicle there. So, all right, if you hung out with me this long, thanks for doing so. And we look forward to working with you. If you have any questions, feel free to call one of our professionals, and they'll be happy to find an answer for you. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.